I've watched guys study female psychology for 3 years just to get left on red by a girl who responds instantly to a guy who does not even know her last name. There is a specific reason this keeps happening, and it is not the one you have been told. You are probably convinced that women are just complicated, that their emotions are irrational and impossible to predict. That is a lie you tell yourself to protect your ego. She is not complicated. You are just emotionally illiterate. And I will show you exactly what hidden mechanism makes her so predictable, right after we look at why your current approach is actually repulsive to her. Picture this. You are sitting across from her at a table. She checks her phone while you are mid-sentence. You hear yourself ask, "So what do you like to do for fun?" And the second it leaves your mouth, you already know it is over. You can feel her respect for you draining in real time. And your reaction is to try harder. You try to be funnier. You try to be more engaging. And the harder you try, the faster she pulls away. This is the effort-respect inversion. You think effort equals attraction. It does not. Right now you are probably thinking, if I do not show interest, she will think I do not care. Yeah. You definitely want her to know you care. That is why you are single, and the guy who ignores her texts for 4 hours is dating her right now. Keep listening to modern dating advice. See where that gets you. You memorize conversation scripts and openers. You treat talking to her like a video game with dialogue trees. All of that is just a cope for the fact that you do not trust your own instincts. Literally just yesterday, I watched a guy completely sabotage himself by over-explaining a joke because she did not laugh instantly. You are probably watching this alone right now. And you probably already have a specific situation in your head. It is one specific conversation where you did exactly what I just described. You know what happened next. You missed the signal, and you overcompensated. Every time she tested you, you failed. It was not because the test was hard, but because you were listening to bad advice culture that told you women are mysterious. If you keep doing this, you are going to spend your entire life acting as a passenger in your own relationships. There is a way out of this cycle, but it requires breaking your ego first. I know this because 2 years ago, I hit absolute rock bottom with this. I spent an entire month talking to a girl, trying to be the perfect communicator. I was so careful. I adjusted to every single mood swing she had. I thought everything was fine. Then she ghosted me. And weeks later, I found out she started dating a guy who barely gave her the time of day. I thought she was irrational. Then the paradigm shifted. Here's the mechanism I promised you. Women do not communicate what they feel. They test whether you can sense it. The guy she chose did not have better conversation scripts. He just knew how to read the signal instead of the surface behavior. He did not overreact to her tests. Visualize your next conversation with a woman. She pulls back slightly. Instead of panicking and filling the silence with meaningless chatter, you just hold eye contact. You stop trying to steer. You restate your internal frame. You realize that her pulling back is not a rejection. It is an invitation for you to remain solid. Brother, you need to commit to this specific moment of silence the next time you feel the urge to try harder. That is the micro win. It is an identity flip. You are no longer the guy trying to figure her out. You are the guy who is unbothered by her weather. The moment you stop reacting to the surface, the underlying pattern becomes painfully obvious. But there is an uncomfortable attribution we need to make here. You were never actually confused about her. You were just afraid of being wrong. Reading her accurately means having to act on what you read, and that terrifies you more than uncertainty does. Emotional illiteracy is not ignorance, brother. It is armor. It is okay that this is difficult. We all started with a broken map. Every podcast and overly analytical friend taught you not to trust your gut. Think about the last time she pulled away from you. Now tell me honestly, did you not know what she wanted? Or did you know exactly what she wanted and refuse to give it to her? It is an uncomfortable thought. Let it sit there. If you are serious about fixing this, hit subscribe. We are building a brotherhood of men who refuse to be reactive. See you in the next one.